folks, welcome back to 40 Acre Farms. Today, we're working on the A. I'm gonna decide to start taking some of the hood panels and stuff off, just start eliminating stuff. So we're gonna pull this panel, this panel, this panel, probably take the muffler off, this off, might pull the steering rod and like that stuff out. We'll see how far we get tonight. We'll see how far we get tonight. But keep in mind, I want to organize every single one of these bolts. So, you get Ziploc bags. We're going to take this bolt, I'm going to drop it in the bag, like so. We're going to come over here, grab a marker. I'm going to use this orange one. We're going to write on the bag, we're going to write front grill, is what we're going to name these. Front grill. Okay, so as you can see, it is now labeled front grill. So, I'm going to take all the bolts out for this, and they are going to go into that bag. Then I believe there is a few right in here. That one. That's it. Then same deal on this side. Same deal here on this side. So, now that I have all the bolts up for those, they will go in here. And then we're going to throw the two for this and then in here too. Throw these front two in here too. Good. So now we can take this panel off. Oh, take that back. One on this side. The other side is snapped off. So now we'll take this. It'll go in there. There's that panel. There's this panel. So now we have full access to our weed eater and this piece right here. So, where did that bolt to? That bolt's too big. So not that bad. So in here somewhere, I believe there's supposed to be shutters, but this tractor does not have the shutters. So, now I should decide where I want everything. So we're just going to start by just laying some this stuff underneath here, like so. blade is like spare parts. Then I have this piece right here, which is for the back PTO. Then we have our 2 arms for our lights, which I used to have LEDs on this tractor, but I've decided to go away from the LEDs, and I have these square ones, which, if you guys did not know, these tractors are supposed to have like round ones from the factory. So this is what's supposed to be on it. This is what I have. So I'm gonna get ones like these for it. And I'm just gonna put LED bulbs in it. It's modern, but it's also the old style look, which is what I'm going for. And then we'll go that way. Let's see, so now that is done, we're gonna go ahead and pull, we'll go ahead and pull our muffler off. Gosh, it's a muffler. It really isn't a muffler. Now this tractor sadly does have a cut hood. But at least it has a patch to go over top of it. Now we're going to take the bag. This one is going to be labeled exhaust. So we have the hood cover right here. Okay. Now I need to find my wrench, and we need to jump up in here, and I have, this is a half, 9/16 and a half, but I have a muffler clamp. It's supposed to be this 4-bolt system, which I do have a muffler for this tractor that I really probably am going to paint, but it's not going to actually go on it. But I'll paint it with the tractor. I'm still going to run my So, now that should come off like so on the muffler clamp. So, and I'm gonna have this stack polished all nice and pretty and stuff. So now I can do our exhaust. Now, let's get into our steering. Now, taking apart is the easy piece. Part of this whole project this is the easiest part, is taking apart. Putting together is always the hardest part. So this bag is going to be labeled steering gearbox. You know what, we're just going to label this steering, because really there's not much bolts to go with this right here. So this is just going to get labeled steering. plate right here. Should come off. And there's supposed to be a bearing here. That's supposed to sit inside there. Supposed to be that bearing there. This is kind of just gonna sit there for now. So now I'm gonna grab my crescent wrench. We're gonna pop the steering wheel off and loose. Which it feels like I just had the steering wheel off earlier today. And that probably is because I did. I don't know if you guys can see all the way back here. But so we're gonna take that off. Here's our steering nut. Just my camera for you here. We have a tiny pull for this one. So, puller is just going to go like so. Like boom, boom, and boom. Like that, and then the centerpiece should swivel under there with all ends of it tight. Therefore, we have a way to stop the steering wheel. When this turns, it should push the steering wheel, push the rod in and pull the steering wheel out, like that. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Bingo. The steering wheel, that's pretty obvious to look at. We're gonna toss that on there. So now, our steering rod can swivel and spin out just like it is doing. We're gonna put some gloves on for this because this is pretty greasy and this old grease is hard to get off. Very hard to get off. So let's put some gloves on here. Pull the steering rod out, like so. And of course, I don't have enough room to actually pull it all the way out, as goes tradition, sadly. So, here's what we're gonna do. Now keep in mind, I can't steer this. What I can do is roll it back in neutral 10 feet. If I roll it back, I'm only going to be able to let it go. So now, the tractor being slid back 5 feet. Rod. Rod can be pulled out like so. Bingo. Now, that's good. So let's roll this thing back up here again, and yeah. Hold on. What else can I do all back here? Nothing. Anyway, we got a decent, pretty far tonight. We're probably gonna call that quick for this video. My goal is to make under 20-minute long videos for every clip. So this video we got front shield off, this off, steering rod off, steering wheel off. And just keep on going. Next video, we will have hopefully our hood off, our fuel tank out, air cleaner off, and some of that stuff. Maybe some of this stuff, maybe some of that stuff, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of show you guys, take my gloves off here, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing, so you guys kind of get an idea. So right here, my little work area. As you can see, this bag and pretty much every other bag, like these. Then we got a steering rod, and then our panels and stuff I took off. So yeah, it's coming along. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.